Yeah, baby! That's what we've been waiting for. That's what's been all about. Woo! Alright, what's up, my fellow superstars? Today I'm gonna be doing another react vid once again. This time it's my mom's cool and unusual punishments. This is another vid from the one and only TheOdd1'sOut. Now, the last time I did an TheOdd1'sOut vid, you guys surprisingly liked it, and I very appreciate the support, how well it was received last time. So I decided to make another one, do another react vid on one of his. This one is one of his more popular videos. As I said here, this is the title of it. It's again made by TheOdd1'sOut. And let's get right into it, shall we?
Mr. James, on Saturday morning at 10:03 a.m., you were observed coloring a picture of a dinosaur. Is that true?
Yeah? Can we go to recess?
Even though
The
your
pro just
mom had
get caught.
repeatedly asked you to clean up your toys, you disobeyed her and colored anyway?
I plead the fifth.
Your
Cap.
Honor, I have no further questions. James, I hereby sentence you to 15 minutes in the timeout corner.
I'm not going back to timeout!
I'm no
Facts, the fuck?
scientist, but I think moms play a very important role in society. Without moms, who would drive us to soccer practice? Who else would tell us that it's not okay to eat cupcakes for breakfast? And who else would point at construction workers and say, that's why you need to get a college education, James? Oh, and I guess they also
I like how I added the oof sound effect in there.
give birth to you and take care of you, but anyone could do that. Now, before I talk about how I was raised, I just want to give out this disclaimer that my mom is a great mom. She loves me, at least she used to. If you asked me when I was
That's sad.
15 if my mom was a good mom, 15-year-old me would have said, no. Okay, but like when I was little, I'd be talking with my friends and we would be talking about our parents and
He
they would
said
say
no.
stuff like, yeah, my mom lets me stay up till midnight and she lets me play really graphic and vulgar video games. Yeah, my mom doesn't care if I wear clothes
Really?
with skulls on them and she lets me eat an entire tub of ice cream for dinner. My mom lets me play with knives. And I used to think that their moms were so much cooler for letting my friends have that much fun. But now, as an
The fuck?
adult, I realize the sad truth that these kids' moms weren't cooler. They just cared about them less. I'm not saying every mom out there is perfect, but a mom who takes the time to make a responsible member of society is pretty high up on the good mom list. Anyways, I love you, Mom, and now I'll immortalize and monetize some of that love. When I was younger and still in need of adult supervision, my mom would take me and my twin sister out to run errands with her. And as you would expect, we were rowdy and wanted to do our own thing. But my mom was prepared for this. She would bring 2 plastic baggies filled with 10 M&Ms, and every time my sister or I misbehaved, she would eat an M&M right in front of us. And she made sure we saw her eat our M&Ms. She didn't give us a warning either. If we did anything remotely bad, she would say, hey, look at me. And I think that parenting technique is the psychological reason that M&Ms are my favorite candy bar. I'm a good boy. Something me and my sister really liked doing was hiding in those circular racks of clothes that they have set up in department stores.
Bro's
Being
tried
in the
to hide
middle
in
of one
there.
of those racks is such a surreal experience. I totally recommend it. But my mom didn't like it when we had fun, so she had to reach her arm in and try and grab us. Do you need any help? Oh, no, I'm just trying to get something in the back. There's a really nice belt that would be great for spanking my misbehaving children! I was spanked as a kid. Nothing
For my Miss Baby children. That's funny.
too bad. I probably deserved it anyway. I don't remember any specific actions I did that earned a spanking, but I do remember outrunning my mom a lot. Another thing my mom did when I was very little was sometimes when she was washing her hands, she would
Yes.
turn to me and go, achoo, and flick water in my face. It really bothered me, but I never spoke out about it. And one day I just couldn't handle it anymore and I started crying. Why are you crying? But I was too sad to articulate how I was really feeling. If you ask her about this today, she'll say that she doesn't remember doing that sneeze gag ever, but I remember it vividly. So to get back at her, I put a rubber band around the dish sprayer so when you turn on the sink, it would spray water at you. Come to think of it, I do remember one reason I was spanked. Every time one of my siblings insulted another
Spanked.
sibling or told them to shut up, we would have to pay them 50 cents.
Stupid.
This resulted in a really weird dynamic when it came to insults. We would get excited when someone called us a name. Mom, Luke called me a butthole! That's 50 cents! I'm rich! But sometimes us kids would just be messing around with each other and we didn't really mean the insults.
Yeah.
So we would feel bad taking someone else's 50 cents. Like someone would say, hey James,
Yeah,
what's 6
baby.
plus 6? And I would say, 9, idiot. And my mom would hear me and say, James, that's 50 cents. And my sister would feel bad, so she would insult me back and say, James, you're an unpleasant person. Aw. Swear words cost you $5. That's why I don't swear in videos. But now I can afford it. So, you, Mom. You piece of My mom never washed her mouth out with soap. She wasn't that kind of person.
We're really
but
gonna
she
try
did
to
threaten
do
to
all
if
the
we swore.
swears in the-
And one
in the
time
book.
after I said a pretty naughty word,
Naughty word.
penis, she said, if you don't behave, I'm going to get the soap.
Hey,
and
yo,
I said,
pause.
I don't care. Soap tastes good.
Quite literally.
All right, you big
pause.
dingus, shove this in your mouth. You won't do it. No balls. So I bit into it and immediately regretted it. Now people are eating soap for views. So I
Don't do that, by the way, because you're gonna fracking die.
guess we never grow up. Did anyone else's parents put a password on the family computer? Because my parents did, and I didn't know we were the only family that did that. We had a rule in the house that we were only allowed to be on the family computer for however long we read a book for. But
Kind of like touching grass.
luckily, I would just read a book for 15 minutes, get my mom to type in the password, and then she would just forget that I was on the computer and let me stay on for hours. And I played
Like a Discord mod.
a lot of Neopets and RuneScape. Also,
Like a Discord mod.
I wasn't allowed to have a TV or a computer in my room because then I would have
Because he went to touch grass.
easy access to inappropriate anime.
Don't say it, bro.
When
That's rule 34, bro.
I was little, cell phones were a thing, but my mom didn't let me have one, so I had to talk to all my friends over
Strict as fuck.
a landline. I hope I don't have to explain what that is, because that would make me feel really old, and I'm supposed
Unk status.
to be in the prime of my life. But basically, it meant if I was upstairs in my
The prime of my life.
room talking to a friend, my mom could grab a phone downstairs in the kitchen and just join in our conversation completely uninvited. It didn't matter who I was talking to, I'd be having a conversation like
That's the most embarrassing thing in the world.
this. I think the reason I internalize and hide away all my problems is because of how invasive my mom is in my personal life.
James, get off the phone and do the dishes.
Mom, I'm on the phone!
Wow, I can't believe you said that to the person who gave birth to you.
It's person that gave birth to you. That would be the cringiest thing ever.
So what are you two losers talking about?
Luckily, I would almost never be talking to a girl. So at least that didn't happen. This other time, my mom was giving me and my sister a ride to school, and on the radio, she was listening to the worst subgenre of rock music, Christian rock.
Just kidding, you can like whatever you want.
Anyway, we were pulling up
Just kidding, you can like whatever you want. I would say the same thing too, because just kidding, you can like whatever you want as well.
to the school, and I told my mom to turn the music down. What? Why? Because I don't want people to think I listen to this, Mom. You see, I was in junior high, so
It's just a phase, Mom. You don't understand.
I cared a lot about what other people cared about. So she turned the music down, but as we stepped out of the car, she turned the volume all the way back up and blasted the music for everyone to hear. Looking back at the situation,
Damn.
I think that's pretty hilarious. GG, Mom. These aren't all the times my mom embarrassed me, but those are all the ones I'm going to include in this video. I didn't even mention the time when I was 4 when my twin sister wanted to do ballet lessons, but she didn't want to do them alone, so my mom signed me up for lessons too. But that's a story for another video. Love you, Mom. You made me like this.
You made me like this. Oh, pause at the perfect moment. Alright. Yo, pause. Anyways. Pause like post-menopause. Anyways. Hope you guys enjoyed this. This is the second Odd1'sOut vid I've reacted to so far on this channel, so hope you guys enjoyed it. Because I did. Anyways, it's also very relatable as well. Anyways, so thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to essentially for your positive like, comment, and subscribe. Tap the notification bell, share this video with others, and hype this video with others. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, my dude. My fellow superstars.